Look at the screen right now. Look at these streets. The neon lights, the wet pavement, the motorbikes cutting through the night, and the people moving past each other like characters inside a dream. This is Bangkok. Loud, beautiful, chaotic, and alive. It feels real, doesn't it? The heat feels real. The traffic feels real. Your body feels real. Your memories feel real. Your problems feel real. But what if the real illusion is not that reality is fake? What if the real illusion is that you believe you are seeing reality directly? What if your brain is not showing you the world as it truly is, but only rendering a version of it? And what if Thai monks, sacred Sak Yant geometry, quantum theory, and declassified CIA research were all pointing toward the same unbelievable idea? That the world around you may be a kind of living simulation? For decades, people believed the Matrix was just a movie, a fantasy about machines, code, and humans trapped inside an artificial reality. But the deeper you look, the stranger it becomes. The CIA once studied methods for expanding consciousness beyond ordinary space and time. Quantum physics questions whether reality is fixed before observation. Buddhism has taught for more than 2,000 years that ordinary life is shaped by illusion, craving, and repeated cycles of suffering. Tonight, on ZoomThaiWalk, we are not just walking through Thailand. We are walking through the hidden architecture of reality itself. The CIA's gateway process, Samsara, Maya, Sak Yant tattoos, and the possibility that your mind is constantly shifting through different versions of reality. By the end of this video, you may never look at Bangkok, your body, or your life the same way again. Take a deep breath. Let's unplug. To understand the Matrix, we must begin with the machine you call your body. You think your eyes see the street. You think your ears hear the traffic. You think your skin touches the air. But scientifically, your brain is locked inside your skull in total darkness and silence. It has never seen light, touched a street, or heard a human voice. All it receives are signals: light, vibration, pressure, smell, taste. Then your brain builds a moving three-dimensional experience, a private inner movie, a rendered world. So you are not experiencing raw reality. You are experiencing your brain's model of reality. In this sense, every person is already living inside a biological simulation. This is where Buddhism becomes fascinating. Long before modern neuroscience, Buddhist teachings warned that ordinary reality is not what it appears to be. The world we cling to is unstable, changing, impermanent, and filtered through desire, fear, memory, and attachment. This illusion is often described through Maya, and the endless cycle of suffering, craving, habit, and rebirth is known as Samsara. Samsara is not only an ancient religious idea. Look at modern life, and you can see it everywhere. Wake up, check the phone, worry about money, chase success, compare yourself to others, react, desire, fear, repeat, different day, same loop. This is the Matrix in its most human form. Not a machine plugged into your spine, but a prison made from unconscious patterns. And this is where the CIA enters the story. In the early 1980s, the CIA studied a controversial consciousness program known as the Gateway Process. It explored whether the human mind could be trained to move beyond ordinary physical awareness. It discussed the universe as energy, frequency, vibration, and holographic patterns. It examined whether consciousness could access levels beyond normal time and space. The CIA used technical language to investigate what monks had explored through meditation for centuries. The Gateway Process used Hemi-Sync, or hemispheric synchronization, to bring the left and right sides of the brain into balance through sound frequencies. When the brain becomes deeply synchronized, consciousness may enter an expanded state. But Thai forest monks did not need headphones, machines, or military programs. They used silence, breath, stillness, and Vipassana. Vipassana means insight. It is the practice of observing the body, breath, sensations, and mind so clearly that illusion begins to collapse. A monk sits still. Thoughts arise. Pain arises. Desire arises. Fear arises. Then each one disappears. Slowly, the meditator sees the code. Everything changes. Nothing stays. Even the self is not as solid as it seems. The I you protect every day may not be a permanent thing. It may be a pattern, a process, a story repeated so often that you mistake it for truth. This is why the monk and the CIA researcher, though coming from different worlds, are looking at the same mystery. What happens when consciousness stops identifying with the surface layer of reality? Now look again at Bangkok. The glowing billboards, the shopping malls, the traffic, the screens, the endless messages fighting for your attention. This city is not just a place. It is a frequency field. Every advertisement wants your focus. Every sound pulls your nervous system. Every screen offers another dream, another fear, another desire. Buy this, become this, look like this, escape this, fear this, want this. Modern society does not need chains. It uses distraction. It does not need prison walls. It uses stimulation. Because if your brain renders your reality, whoever controls your attention has power over the reality you experience. Attention is the gate. Where your attention goes, your emotions follow. Where your emotions go, your decisions follow. Where your decisions go, your life begins to form. That is why a shopping mall can look like a palace and still feel like a cage. The matrix does not work by hiding the world from you. It works by making you misread it. But if reality is code, where is this code written? One answer is inside the body itself. Your DNA is an instruction system built from 4 chemical letters, A, C, T, and G. Before you had a name, your body already carried information. Before you had memories, your system already had instructions. Ancient Asian metaphysics also treated existence as pattern. The I Ching described reality through changing lines, broken and unbroken, yin and yang, dark and light, passive and active, 0 and 1. Long before modern computers, ancient systems were already describing reality through binary-like patterns. And in Thailand, this energetic pattern is woven into daily life. Astrology, birth charts, auspicious dates, lucky numbers, temple blessings, mantras, sacred geometry, and Sak Yant tattoos. To an outsider, Sak Yant may look like traditional tattoo art, but to believers, it is protection, intention, blessing, and spiritual technology. A sacred design placed onto the body, a code written onto the skin. The body becomes the temple, the skin becomes the page, the symbol becomes the command. Whether you understand Sak Yant literally, spiritually, or psychologically, the power is undeniable. Symbols change identity. When a person believes they are protected, blessed, or carrying sacred energy, they act from a different version of themselves. And when behavior changes, destiny begins to change. Maybe that is the real magic. Not simply that a symbol changes the universe, but that the symbol hangs the person. This brings us to karma. Most people misunderstand karma. They think it means punishment. But karma is deeper than reward and punishment. Karma means action, cause and effect, pattern and consequence. Every thought has direction. Every emotion has momentum. Every habit has a destination. If you repeat anger every day, you start living in a world full of enemies. If you repeat fear every day, every opportunity begins to look dangerous. If you repeat discipline, clarity, gratitude, and courage, you begin entering a different version of life. This is why karma can feel like timeline shifting. Every action moves you. Every reaction trains you. Every belief selects a path. 2 people can walk down the same Bangkok street and live in 2 completely different realities. One sees chaos, one sees beauty, one sees danger, one sees opportunity. Same street, different mind, different karma, different timeline. Quantum physics has its own strange version of this. The many worlds interpretation suggests that reality may not be one single fixed path, but a vast field of possible outcomes. In a spiritual sense, your inner state becomes the frequency that guides which version of life you keep entering. So, if your life feels like a loop, maybe the deeper question is not, why is this happening to me? Maybe the question is, what pattern am I repeating that keeps rendering the same reality? This is where the escape begins. Not by fighting the world, but by waking up inside your own mind. That is the purpose of Vipassana, the original escape technology. You sit, you breathe, you observe. At first, the mind resists. It wants entertainment, worry, memory, planning, regret, anything except silence, because silence reveals the machinery. In silence, you see one thought create one emotion. You see one emotion control the body. You see one sensation become a story. You realize how much of your life is automatic. You are not choosing every reaction. You are running programs. But the moment you see a program, you are no longer fully trapped inside it. You see anger before becoming anger. You see fear before obeying fear. You see desire before chasing desire. And in that tiny gap between stimulus and reaction, freedom appears. That gap is the gateway. The trained mind becomes harder to control. Advertising loses power. Fear loses power. Praise loses power. Insult loses power. You begin to understand something profound. I am not every thought that appears. I am not every emotion that rises. I am not every story my mind repeats. I am the awareness watching it all. In The Matrix, Neo did not defeat the system because he became physically stronger. He defeated it because he saw the code. He realized the rules were not absolute. The same message is hidden inside the spiritual traditions of Asia. Your life is not only what happens to you, it is also what you repeatedly believe, choose, notice, fear, desire, and become. Your DNA may be hardware. Your habits may be software. Your karma may be old data. Your attention may be the control panel, and your awareness may be the only true escape. The modern world wants you distracted. Meditation makes you observant. The system wants you reactive. Awareness makes you free. Spiritual practice brings you back to the source inside. That is why the monk sitting silently in the forest may be more revolutionary than anyone shouting in the street. He is becoming unprogrammable, no longer fully controlled by pleasure, no longer fully controlled by pain, no longer fully controlled by approval, no longer fully controlled by fear. That is real freedom. Not getting everything you want, but no longer being owned by wanting. So as you watch these streets tonight, ask yourself carefully, what reality am I rendering? What loop am I repeating? What fear have I mistaken for truth? What part of my life is not destiny but programming? Because the moment you ask these questions honestly, the code begins to break. The traffic is still there. The neon is still there. Bangkok is still moving. But inside, something shifts. You are no longer just another character being pulled through the story. You become the observer, the witness, the one who can choose. Maybe reality is solid. Maybe it is a simulation. Maybe it is a dream inside consciousness. Maybe it is something human language can never fully explain. But one thing is certain. The reality you experience is deeply shaped by the mind experiencing it. The greatest journey is not from one city to another, not from poverty to wealth, not from failure to success. The greatest journey is from unconsciousness to awareness, from reaction to observation, from being programmed to becoming awake. Thai monks called it liberation. The CIA called it expanded consciousness. Quantum thinkers call it the mystery of the observer. But maybe they are all pointing to the same doorway, a doorway inside you. So the next time you walk through Bangkok or any city in the world, look carefully. The lights, the faces, the movement. the desire, the fear, the beauty, the chaos. Ask yourself one final question. Am I seeing reality? Or am I seeing the reality my mind has been trained to create? The door is not locked. The gateway is open. The code has been revealed. And the matrix was never only around you, it was inside you. Now, you know where to begin.